Hi there, this is Mudassir, and today in this video, let's talk about the pros and cons of the newly launched iPhone SE 2020. So I've divided the whole review into two sections of the pros and cons out here. So we'll be talking about the pros and cons one by one, and let's see that whether iPhone SE 2020 is the best buy for you for a price budget of 42,000 rupees in India or not. So let's start with the pros first. It comes with Apple A13 Bionic chipset, which is a 7nm fabrication technology. So no matter how harsh a task you throw at it will never disappoint you in performing that task. And in case of PUBG runs at HDR and extreme setting in iPhone SE 2020. If we talk about the premium build quality, it is front and back both made out of glass, which is sandwiched between a thin layer of aluminium. So when you hold iPhone SE 2020 in your hand, you won't be disappointed. iPhone SE 2020 comes with IP67 dust and water resistant, which is a standard norm that has been seen in most of the flagship devices nowadays. And seeing this trend in Apple's budget-friendly devices is a really good thing. iPhone SE 2020 also comes with a True Tone display technology, the same technology that is seen on most of the flagship iPhones, that is iPhone 10, 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, or even 10s. If we talk about the brightness of iPhone SE 2020, it comes to be around 625 nits. With that, I don't think it would be hard for any user to see it in bright daylight. If we talk about the camera sensor, comes with 12-megapixel rear shooting camera with a 7-megapixel front-facing camera, where the rear-facing camera comes with optical image stabilization and the front-facing camera comes with electronic image stabilization. And the image quality with iPhone SE 2020 is better than most of the Android smartphones in that price category. It comes with Bluetooth 5.0. It also comes with front-mounted fingerprint scanner, which has been a trademark for iPhone for the last 7 to 8 years. It supports fast charging up to 18 watts. And if we talk about the AnTuTu scores of iPhone SE 2020, it comes out to be 4,62,253 on. So now let's talk about the cons of iPhone SE 2020. The first and the foremost most important con of it is that it comes with an LCD panel, that too with only 720p display. And although it comes with fast charging support of 18 watts, but only a 5-watt charger has been bundled in the device. So if we talk about the screen size of an iPhone SE 2020, it is only 4.7 inches as compared to most of the mid-range smartphone devices, which have screen size of around 6 to 6.5 inches. So iPhone SE 2020 feels very small in hand, so before buying, make sure that you're in for a really small device. We are living in an era where screen-to-body ratio is shooting above 90 to 95%, but in this device, the screen-to-body ratio is roughly around 66%. And the next thing we talk about is that it comes with 1821 milliamp hours of battery. Most of you can argue that Apple is fairly decent when it comes to battery optimization. When we start to play PUBG and even medium settings, you cannot play more than 2 classic games at a time span of say 24 to 25 hours. You have to charge your device twice even if you are a medium to normal user. In this generation of these different fancy designs, iPhone SE 2020 still rocks the same old design that has been the trademark of Apple since Apple launched its first iPhone, that was the iPhone 3GS. So Apple should have gone with a full view display or even a notch design that has been a trademark of Apple since the beginning of iPhone 10 and not the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Unless and until you're an Apple fan and you want a device that has an Apple logo rocking at the back and you want a device that to under 42,000 rupees, you should go for iPhone SE 2020, but be sure that you're ready for a really small display. So iPhone SE 2020 is a really good device for the people who are a die-hard Apple fan and want an Apple device in that price segment. And if you're really confused about whether to buy this device or not, I would really suggest to go for OnePlus 8 or wait for this OnePlus Z that is about to be launched in the month of July. So that is it for this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace.